Tired of struggling to communicate across languages? Imagine a world where conversations flow effortlessly, regardless of your native tongue. It's a vision many of us share, a world made smaller, kinder, and more connected by technology. Thanks to artificial intelligence, that vision is closer to reality than ever before. Today, AI is revolutionizing the way we communicate, breaking down language barriers, anticipating our needs, and even understanding the emotions behind our words. But how exactly does this remarkable technology work? And what does it mean for our everyday lives, our relationships, and the very fabric of society? Let's begin with a fundamental truth. Human communication has always been limited by our languages. For centuries, misinterpretation, mistranslation, and simple misunderstanding have shaped the course of history. Yet, as the world grows more interconnected, these barriers seem more pressing, and the need for seamless, global communication more urgent than ever before. Enter AI-powered language translation tools, a suite of technologies transforming the way we talk, write, and interact across borders. Picture yourself in a bustling street market in a foreign country. You want to order a meal, but the menu is in a language you don't understand. Just a decade ago, you might have resorted to pointing and gesturing, hoping for the best. But today, AI-driven translation apps on your smartphone can listen, translate, and even speak back in the language of your choice. What once took hours of phrasebook flipping now takes mere seconds. Under the hood, complex deep learning algorithms process not just the literal words, but the context, the nuances, and even the regional dialects. You get your meal exactly as you want it, and perhaps even share a smile with the chef behind the counter. But the revolution goes much further than travel convenience. Take large multinational corporations, enterprises with offices spanning the globe, communicating across dozens of languages. Not long ago, international business communication was slow and costly, reliant on expert human translators and painstaking manual review. With the introduction of powerful AI language models, businesses are now able to translate documents, emails, and even live video conferences in real time. This isn't just about converting words, it's about preserving meaning, tone, and even cultural intent. Deals move faster, collaborations become more fruitful, and individuals feel truly heard, no matter where they work or what language they speak. AI isn't content to stop at words alone. Emotions have always been at the heart of human interaction, and now, AI is learning to understand them as well. Modern chatbots, powered by natural language processing, can detect not just what you say, but how you feel. When a customer reaches out to a support channel, the chatbot assesses their word choices, sentence structure, and pacing, discerning irritation, confusion, or delight. It responds with empathy, offering reassurance or escalations as needed. This emotional intelligence is making digital interactions feel less robotic and more human, creating customer experiences that build loyalty and trust. Consider healthcare, where clear communication can be a matter of life and death. Hospitals now use AI-driven translation services to help doctors, nurses, and patients speak with one another clearly, ensuring nothing is lost in translation during critical consultations. In mental health care, AI tools meticulously parse text messages or voice notes, detecting early signs of distress or crisis in patients, sometimes even before the patient is consciously aware of them. The result? Faster interventions, better outcomes, and more compassionate care for people from all walks of life. Education is another field seeing transformation. Once, classrooms were limited by geography and language. Now, AI facilitates global virtual classrooms where students from different continents learn side by side, each hearing the teacher's words in their own language. AI-powered writing assistants help students refine their essays, offering feedback on grammar, clarity, and even argumentative strength. Teachers, too, benefit from automated grading and analytics that free up time and offer deeper insight into student learning patterns. For individuals who are deaf or hard of hearing, AI is opening up new avenues of connection. Real-time captioning services, powered by speech recognition and translation algorithms, turn spoken words into text at lightning speed. This step forward is not just about accessibility, it's about creating a more inclusive world where everyone has a chance to participate fully in conversations that matter. But let's dive deeper into how these technologies actually function. Language is complex. It's more than mere vocabulary and grammar. Every culture brings idioms, sarcasm, and local references that can confound even the best machine. That's where modern AI shines. Unlike traditional rule-based systems, state-of-the-art language models learn from billions of real-world texts, absorbing subtlety and variation as they go. These models use neural networks, complex webs of interconnected artificial neurons, to build a statistical understanding of language, predicting both the meaning and the intent of your words. This learning doesn't happen in isolation. Models are continuously updated as they process more data, refining their grasp of our evolving ways of speaking. Consider a tourist in Tokyo who asks for a recommendation using an English to Japanese translation app. Instead of giving a literal translation, the AI understands idioms like off the beaten path, converting it into a phrase that makes sense in Japanese culture. It adds nuance, such as politeness levels or formality, so the request lands as intended and doesn't cause offense or confusion. These seemingly small adjustments make global communication not only possible, but natural. AI is also helping people to organize the deluge of information we face daily, a challenge that, left unchecked, can feel utterly overwhelming. With automated digital assistants, your overflowing inbox is no longer a source of anxiety. AI systems can sort, summarize, and even draft responses for you, flagging only the messages that truly matter and helping you focus on high-priority tasks. In a world where time has become our scarcest resource, these tools are invaluable, allowing us to stay connected without drowning in digital noise. Imagine a journalist covering global events, receiving updates in dozens of languages. With AI-powered summarization and translation, that journalist can scan the landscape of international news in real time, rapidly synthesizing complex developments into clear narratives for readers. Government agencies, too, are leveraging these tools, receiving instantaneous updates from around the world, staying ahead of crises, and making better, faster decisions for their citizens. Yet the story of AI in communication isn't just about speed and convenience. It's about deepening our connections, making our interactions more meaningful. AI is increasingly being used to monitor sentiment on social media and within organizations, offering insights into public opinion, brand reputation, or even employee satisfaction. By analyzing millions of data points, words, emojis, tone, context, AI can tell us not just what's being said, but how people really feel. This empowers leaders to respond thoughtfully, to engage with empathy, and to build stronger communities. There's also a creative side to this revolution. AI-generated content, articles, poetry, scripts, and even jokes are now part of our daily media landscape. These systems learn from vast troves of literature and conversation, crafting language that's astonishingly human-like. For brands, this means producing persuasive advertising copy instantly, tailored to different cultures or demographics. For individuals, it means having a co-writer for everything from personal letters to social media posts. The boundary between technology and human expression has never been thinner. Of course, no discussion of AI is complete without an honest look at the challenges. Language is deeply personal and cultural. A machine's understanding, while impressive, is never perfect. Subtle context, humor, irony, these can all be lost or distorted in translation. Technologists and linguists are hard at work refining these systems, but for the foreseeable future, a human touch will still be vital to catch those nuances. Privacy is another pressing concern. AI communication tools often rely on massive data sets, raising critical questions about how our conversations are stored and analyzed. Trusted providers are increasingly focused on building strong safeguards, employing encryption, and strict access controls. As users, it's important to demand transparency, ensuring our words and emotions are never exploited. Microsoft's Translator offers real-time captions and translations for live conversations, perfect for global conferences or classrooms. Participants simply speak in their native tongue, and the AI provides instant, natural-sounding translation to every other attendee's language of choice. This isn't just about comprehension, it's about inclusion, ensuring that everyone's voice is heard. Voice assistants like Apple's Siri, Amazon's Alexa, and Google Assistant are now integrated into daily life for hundreds of millions of people. These AIs don't just understand commands, they anticipate needs, set reminders, search for contextual information, and manage schedules, all through natural conversation. They're learning to adapt to their users' habits, preferences, and even emotions, creating a deeply personalized experience. In the business world, platforms like Slack, Teams, and Zoom are embedding AI features that translate chat, summarize meeting notes, and even detect action items from conversations, saving hours of manual follow-up. Customer service AI chatbots, like those built by Zendesk or Intercom, handle millions of support queries each day, offering immediate answers and freeing up human agents for more complex issues. For the visually impaired, tools like Seeing AI from Microsoft use AI to recognize and describe objects, people, and even text in the world around them. By translating these visuals into spoken words, the app empowers users to interact with their environment with greater confidence and autonomy. Of course, communication is as much about listening as it is about speaking. AI hearing aids, powered by machine learning, adapt in real time to filter out background noise, focus on a single voice, or translate foreign speech directly into the user's language. For elderly people struggling with hearing loss, these advances are more than technological. They're lifelines to remaining connected in a busy, noisy world. Even creative industries are not left behind. Authors use AI-assisted editing tools to refine their prose, scriptwriters leverage AI for brainstorming, and artists explore generative language models as sources of inspiration. The boundaries of language and creativity are being continually pushed, opening new possibilities for expression and collaboration. Social media platforms are harnessing AI to monitor community guidelines, detect hate speech, and promote healthy discourse. At the same time, they are also providing real-time translation of posts and comments, enabling global conversations where everyone can participate regardless of their linguistic background. The ability to share ideas, stories, and emotions across continents has never been easier or more profound.